Welcome, everyone. Today, I'm thrilled to guide you through Kenya's groundbreaking shift to competency-based education, or CBE, a system that's reimagining how we nurture young minds for a vibrant future. Why did Kenya embark on this bold journey? The introduction of CBE marks a pivotal transition from rigid, content-packed lessons to a vibrant, competency-driven approach. It's about easing the burden of those intense, high-stakes exams that often define a student's worth. Instead, we're spotlighting essential skills, timeless values, and real-world competencies. Ultimately, this prepares our learners not just for jobs, but for meaningful lives, equipping them to innovate, adapt, and contribute. At its heart, CBE flips the script on traditional schooling. It's a learner-centered adventure where every child takes the lead in their own discovery. We zero in on cultivating competencies and hands-on skills, allowing progress only when true mastery shines through, not by the clock, but by achievement. And assessment. It's ongoing, diverse, and insightful, weaving feedback into every step to guide growth. The goals of CBE are as inspiring as they are ambitious. We're committed to unlocking each learner's unique potential, like tending a garden where every seed blooms in its own way. This system primes them for the workforce or the thrill of entrepreneurship, while fostering ethical, responsible citizens who care deeply about their communities. Above all, it instills a passion for lifelong learning, turning education into a lifelong companion. Now, let's talk about the 7 core competencies that form the backbone of CBE. These are the superpowers we're building in every student. Communication and collaboration teach them to connect and teamwork like pros. Critical thinking and problem-solving sharpen their minds to tackle challenges head-on. Creativity and imagination spark innovation, while citizenship roots them in values of unity and respect. Digital literacy opens doors to the tech-savvy world. Learning to learn empowers self-directed growth, and self-efficacy builds that unshakable confidence to say, "I can do this." The structure is elegantly simple yet profound. 26333. It begins with 2 joyful years in pre-primary, laying the foundation through play and wonder. Then, lower primary spans 3 years, upper primary another 3, junior secondary 3 more, and senior secondary caps it off with 3 years of focused preparation. It's a seamless pathway, each stage building on the last. In lower primary, grades 1 through 3, we ignite the basics with warmth and excitement. Literacy and numeracy come alive through stories and games. Hygiene and nutrition skills become daily habits for healthy living. Creative activities unleash their inner artists, and life skills plant seeds of independence and empathy. Moving to upper primary, grades 4 to 6, the adventure deepens. Here, learning areas integrate like a symphony, blending subjects for a holistic view. Practical application turns knowledge into action. Think experiments and projects that mirror real life. And real-life problem-solving. It's the star, encouraging kids to question, explore, and solve with curiosity. Junior secondary, grades 7 to 9, is where horizons expand. Students explore career interests, dipping toes into passions that could shape their futures. We develop those foundational competencies, strengthening the core skills they've been building. It's all geared toward preparing them for the pathways ahead in senior secondary, setting the stage for informed choices. Senior secondary, grades 10 to 12, is the grand finale of basic education, a time of purpose and direction. Learning becomes career-focused, tailored to aspirations. Specialization through pathways allows students to dive deep into what excites them, turning education into a launchpad for dreams. Assessment in CBE is a breath of fresh air, far from one-shot tests. It's continuous, weaving in projects and portfolios that showcase growth over time. Practical and performance tasks bring skills to life, while ongoing feedback acts as a gentle guide, helping learners refine and excel without the fear of failure. National assessments provide key milestones along the way. At grade 3, the Kenya Early Years Assessment, or KEYA, zooms in on early literacy and numeracy, celebrating those first triumphs. Grade 6 brings the KPSEA, Kenya Primary School Education Assessment, a balanced mix of 60% national exam and 40% school-based insights. In grade 9, KJSEA, the Kenya Junior Secondary Education Assessment, follows suit, 60% national and 40% school-based, paving the way forward. Finally, grade 12's KSSEA, Kenya Senior School Education Assessment, grants that vital certificate for tertiary dreams. In senior secondary, subjects are streamlined for impact, 7 examinable ones in total. 4 are compulsory, forming the essential core, while 3 electives tie into chosen pathways, allowing personalization. Those compulsory subjects are the anchors: English for eloquent expression, Kiswahili or Kenyan Sign Language for cultural connection, mathematics for logical prowess, and community service learning, to instill a spirit of giving back. Beyond the exams, non-examinable areas enrich the experience. Physical education keeps bodies active and minds sharp, computer skills equip them for the digital age, and religious education nurtures moral and spiritual depth. Senior secondary pathways offer 3 exciting routes: STEM for the innovators, social sciences for the thinkers and leaders, and arts and sports science for the creators and athletes. Each opens doors to specialized worlds. Entry into these pathways is merit-based yet inclusive. STEM requires 60 to 65% in KJSEA, rewarding strong performers. Social sciences welcomes 50 to 60%, while arts and sports embraces 45 to 55%, valuing talent as much as scores. The STEM pathway focuses on the pillars of progress: science to understand the natural world, technology to harness tools, engineering to build solutions, and mathematics to quantify it all. In STEM, subjects ignite curiosity. Biology explores life, chemistry unlocks reactions, physics demystifies forces, computer science codes the future, and technical and engineering subjects bring designs to reality. To thrive in STEM, aim for that 60 to 65% in KJSEA. Bolstered by strong mathematics and science performance, it's for those who love to question and create. STEM careers are boundless. Engineering shapes infrastructure, medicine and health sciences heal communities, ICT drives connectivity, and research and innovation propel Kenya forward. The social sciences pathway delves into what makes us human: society and human behavior, governance and citizenship for informed participation, communication and languages for bridging divides, and business and economics for savvy decision-making. Subjects here include history to learn from the past, geography to map our world, economics to navigate resources, languages to express nuances, and business studies to entrepreneur with confidence. Requirements for social sciences: 50 to 60% in KJSEA, paired with strong language skills and sharp analytical, critical thinking abilities, perfect for the insightful mind. Careers in social sciences empower change. Law upholds justice, journalism tells stories that matter, teaching inspires the next generation, business builds enterprises, and public service serves the nation. The arts and sports pathway celebrates expression: creative arts for visual and imaginative outlets, performance for storytelling through body and voice, and sports for physical excellence and teamwork. Subjects spark passion: visual arts for painting worlds, music for harmonious creation, theater for dramatic narratives, dance for rhythmic movement, and sports for competitive spirit. Entry calls for 45 to 55% in KJSEA, but it's talent-driven. Selections via auditions or portfolios that showcase your unique gifts. Careers here are exhilarating: professional sports for athletic glory, coaching to mentor champions, performing arts to captivate audiences, and media and entertainment to shape culture. Teaching and learning in CBE are alive with energy. Learner-centered approaches put students at the helm. Project-based learning turns ideas into impact. Use of technology amplifies exploration, and community engagement connects classroom to real-world relevance. Yet, like any great transformation, implementing CBE faces hurdles. There's a shortage of trained teachers ready for this shift, limited laboratories, workshops, and digital equipment in many schools. Teachers' workloads rise with continuous assessment, while high costs for materials and infrastructure strain resources. And readiness varies. Urban areas might surge ahead, while rural regions and diverse schools play catch-up. In wrapping up, let's reflect on the essence of CBE. It's a focus on skills and competencies that endure, a learner-centered progression that honors individual paces, flexible career pathways that adapt to dreams, and preparation for life and work that's truly holistic. This is Kenya's investment in tomorrow, empowering a generation to lead with confidence and creativity. Thank you for joining me. Let's keep the conversation going.